Hey there guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. My name is Nick Leland, and today we're going to talk about Universal's 1941 movie, The Wolfman. The Wolfman follows Larry Talbot, played by Lon Chaney Jr., who returns to his home in Wales following the death of his brother. And shortly after his return, he is attacked by a werewolf and is then cursed to become a werewolf himself. The first thing about this movie that I want to touch on is Lon Chaney Jr.'s performance as Larry Talbot. I think he did a great job in the movie as portraying himself as someone who really doesn't understand what's going on and gradually loses his sense of what he can believe and can't believe. And what I mean by that is, at the beginning of the movie, he starts off as a confident guy who goes into town returning to his father and builds a relationship with the people that he meets. And then after he's attacked, he starts to have blackouts when he attacks people, and he just doesn't know what to do about it. One scene that sticks out for me specifically is the scene before his first transformation, when he's talking to the Romani woman Maleva, who is played by Maria Uspinskaya. And she tells him that, listen, you were attacked by a werewolf, you're gonna become one. And he's trying to tell her that she's crazy, but he starts to realize that maybe there's a little bit of truth to what she's saying. So it's a great character transformation from a confident guy who is in over his head to this helpless guy who really just is in desperate need of help. And the second thing about this movie I want to touch on is Jack Pierce's makeup for the Wolfman. I think obviously it's still iconic to this day, and it does a great job, in my opinion, of being a perfect combination of the man and the wolf, because it shows how he's obviously in beast mode because he's covered in hair and he's just lunging at people, but he's also able to still walk on all fours and maintain a good sense of mobility and expression within his face. So I think the makeup really helped to perfectly coincide with Chaney Jr.'s performance to make a really iconic monster. And then the third and final thing about this movie that I want to touch on is the way it creates a never-ever land, if you will. And what I mean by that is there's obviously the modern world that meets the old world, because there's people driving cars and using telescopes, but there's also this very dense fog in the forest, and there are these fortune tellers who believe in werewolves for obvious reasons. And this would also create the atmosphere that you would see throughout Universal's horror movies throughout the 40s, because again, it's a mix of the modern world with science and reason, mixed with the old world of monsters and magic. And similar to other Universal monster movies like Dracula and Frankenstein, if you're someone who is looking to get into horror movies but doesn't want to be scared too much, I think this movie would do the trick. So those are my thoughts on Universal's 1941 movie, The Wolfman. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button. It really helps out and it really means a lot. And also be sure to let me know in the comments what your favorite Universal monster is and what your thoughts on The Wolfman are. And until next time, my name is Nick Leland. Thank you for watching and have a great day.